Right, if you've ever found yourself thinking, why do I always forget to track my calories? Or, shit, I forgot to take my supplements again. Or even, I was supposed to go to the gym, but now I'm lay horizontal watching Love Island. Let me be a little bit clear. You're not lazy, you're not broken, and you're hopefully not also lacking willpower. You're just missing one crucial thing, a prompt. And once you understand how prompts work, you'll stop forgetting the things that you need to do in order to get the results that you need to get. And you'll start doing them consistently as a habit, as opposed to trying to hype yourself up to do them every single time. So let's get into it a little bit. Here's the deal. Most of the shit that you do on a regular basis, so most of the habits that you've already adopted, started out as a prompt. For example, you brush your teeth every single night, which is the action, because you are tired and want to get ready for bed, which is the prompt. You cook dinner every night, which is the action, because your stomach growls and you feel hungry, which is the prompt. You do the dishes, which is the action, when your partner starts passively aggressively shutting cupboard doors and asking where all the clean forks are. That's the prompt. These are the behaviors, but more importantly, they're actually reactions to a trigger. So if you're trying to build a new habit, for example, taking protein every day or going to the gym or remembering to track your calories, but you haven't linked them to a prompt, then you're basically just trying to throw shit at a wall and hoping that it sticks. You're relying on memory and motivation, which for a lot of you is pretty shite to rely on. So if you're a psychology geek like myself, you probably heard of Pavlov's dog. Eventually, he rang the bell with no food in sight, yet the dogs still started to drool. This is because the dog started to associate the sound of the bell with food. The sound of the bell was the prompt, eating the food was the action. It's a trigger, a cue. Now, I'm not saying that you are a dog, you are way smarter than that, I hope. But you're a mammal, and your brain still works the same way with habits. Once you pair a new behavior or a habit that you want to build with something that you already do and recognize, you'll begin to condition yourself and therefore make it automatic. So here's 2 prompts which you can start doing, which will instantly start helping you remember to do the shit that you need to do and start building them into more of a habit. Number 1, set an alarm or a notification on your phone. It sounds basic because, well, it is basic, but sometimes the basics work the best. Set it for the same time every single day. I usually say afternoon time, 12 p.m, one at 6 p.m, and one before you go to bed. Label it something like track your food, you absolute melt, or take your supplements and stop moaning, or even today's gym day, no excuses. It gives you a noise, a buzz, a flash of light, and also if you wrote a note, it will give you a little string of text as well. This is enough to give you that mental nudge to start associating that alarm and that notification with doing the thing that you said that you would do, and it'll also remind you to do it as well. Very simple, but very effective. Now, number 2 is a really interesting one. Use an existing habit as a cue to do the thing that you want to build a habit doing. It's called habit stacking. So take something that you already do and then stick the new habit onto that existing habit. For example, brush your teeth and then take your supplements. Put a bit of chewing gum in your mouth and then take your vitamins. Go to the toilet, then go for a 10-minute walk. Watch Love Island, then go to the gym. The beauty of this is you're not just trying to remember to do the new habit, you're just building it and attaching it to the stuff that you already do. It's kind of like pairing wine and cheese, only this time it's pairing chewing gum with taking your protein shake. Look, no one wants to rely on motivation forever because that's like trying to power a car through pure vibes and monster energy. It will get you going sometimes, but more often than not, it will probably stall. What actually works are prompts, cues, triggers, and then the consistency that comes with them. You don't need to try harder, you don't need to be more disciplined, you just need to set up your environment so you do things automatically. That's how fat loss becomes simple. Not easy, but simple. And when it becomes simple, it also becomes sustainable. If you found this video helpful, make sure that you give it a like. If you've got any questions about anything that I've mentioned, please feel free to comment below because I'd be more than happy to help you out. And if you want to catch any more content exactly like this, which will hopefully help you get the progress that you want without any kind of restricted dieting, sacrificing of your social life, or sapping about 95% of your will to live, then make sure that you're either subscribed to this channel or following my Instagram at k.p_health. In the meantime, peace.